Oh, hello, hello. I think I'm live now. This is Albina, and welcome to the Yoga Mogul weekly call. Today, I want to answer any and all of your questions that you have been sending over my way. So anybody who joins us live can just type in the question in the comments below. But I'll go ahead and just start by addressing some of the questions that you yoga moguls, yoga studio owners send out to me in advance. So here we are. So the first question we have is, do you recommend doing membership sales or class pass sales ever? Now, again, this is just my opinion, and it is an opinion rooted in 10 plus years of running a hugely successful yoga studio, actually 7 yoga studios that helped us create tremendous growth and build a community of over 64,000 students over the years, not at once, over the years. So, yes, this is how I have always done that, and you can take my idea and tailor it to your own needs. Now, remember, I had 7 yoga studios, so we had lots and lots of capacity. We had lots of rooms. So, all of our studios had 2 rooms, 2 massive rooms. So we pretty much never ran into capacity issues before. As a matter of fact, we had lots of room for yogis to come and join our classes. So if you have capacity issues, if your studio is rather small and you're already close to capacity, you have to reconsider your pricing. But I'll tell you the way I did it. So remember Groupon? Groupon, there was like some other ones similar to Groupon services. Um, and they would sell like super cheap yoga classes, and then you'd have a huge influx of people into your yoga studio. So we did that a couple of times and we got a big influx of money, but then none of those students ever stuck around. Those are the people who were chasing the next great deal, and ultimately I would discourage you from doing a Groupon. I don't even know if such thing exists these days. But what I did do is take that brilliant idea of a hugely discounted package and made my own Groupon. Now, remember, I also told you my email list was over 64,000 people. So I had a massive reach. So what I did is we offered something ridiculous like 5 classes for $39. We even had deals like 5 classes for $25. And we would run it as a, let's say, summer special, or Thanksgiving special, Black Friday sale, or something like that. And because they're heavily discounted classes, what we did is we put a time frame on them. So let's say right now people are so excited to come back to yoga, right? Everybody's fully vaccinated, or at least people who wanted to get vaccinated are already vaccinated. So I know I'm so excited to be back at the yoga studio, my yoga home here in Austin, Texas. And it feels so amazing. And I've been going regularly every single week. So people are excited, and what you want to do is offer them an irresistible offer that will get them to come back onto the yoga mat. Now remember, people who practice yoga regularly tend to be your engaged clients. They tend to be your loyal fans, right? Your biggest fans. And even though they come on a special like 5 classes for $39, they stick around. Your next goal would be to convert them to auto pay membership. These are the people who you want to retain, and eventually they're going to be signing up for your teacher trainings, buying your awesome t-shirts, and signing up for workshops and things like that. But because it's such a great deal, I always put a time limit on that. So let's say your June is just around the corner. So if you're doing it as a summer special, I would put, a 60-day or 45-day limit. So you have to use up those classes within a certain time frame. And then if you don't use them, you lose them. I always, when I roll out it as a marketing promotional material as marketing, I always say buy for yourself, or it makes an amazing gift to your friends and family. So another thing that I'd recommend doing, so a class pass sale, right? Remember, heavily discounted class pass sale, but always remember your capacity. If you need to fill up your yoga room, I would go down with the price. If you're already very, very close to capacity, so you have a very small wiggle room to reduce your price. Do you understand that relationship, right? Another thing that we've always done over the years is offer some sort of summer special, like a teacher and student class, summer class pass or something like that. Now, remember, teachers are off in the summer, so are college students, high school students. And we've always offered them something, again, an irresistible offer, like 3 months of unlimited yoga for $199. It was a really, really awesome deal. And even though we said student and teacher special, we just sold it to everybody. And it created a significant increase in our revenues, and it also created an increase in our attendance. Now, again, remember, I had lots of capacity, 7 yoga studios, 2 rooms in each studio. So I never ran into capacity issues. With the decision about your pricing, you need to take capacity into consideration. So the worst thing you want to do is, like, you sell out a bunch of this class passes, and then people are excited, they show up at your yoga studio, and you have no room for them. So you want to avoid that situation in any way possible. Another thing that we've done in the past, and this was a tremendously successful thing, every year on Black Friday, we had an annual pass sale. People waited for that sale all year long. And it was a massively discount sale. So it was a yearly unlimited yoga pass to any of our 7 locations, all of Yoga One locations, at $599. It's an incredible deal. I think our regular annual pass was like $12.99, so it was more than 50% discount. I think it was like 85% off or 80% off. This is like, we powerfully executed that sale, and there were years when we generated over $1 million in monthly revenues through that sale alone. And some people will say, well, why would you discount such, so your membership so heavily? And I always said, like, look, I have 7 yoga studios. I never run into capacity issues. It doesn't matter how many people are in the room. I still pay the teacher, right? My overhead is still the same. So instead of having 20 people in the room, I want to have like 100 people in the room, because my overhead is the same. So I would much rather have more people in the room than less. Does it make sense? And another thing, what happens is you have a captivated audience, a locked in audience for a year. I always say that your revenues will go hand in hand with attendance. Your engaged audience is your most loyal audience. These are your biggest fans. You want people to come to yoga regularly. And as they come to yoga, they buy amazing retail products that you have created. They sign up for workshops, they do your community events, they buy juices, they engage with you, they sign up for teacher trainings, they sign up for your coaching programs. These are the people that come to your retreats. The more engaged your audience is, the more, let's be honest, the more revenue you get to generate. So these are just some ideas of the big sales that we had throughout the year. And since, we're just now being fully reopened in many states, you can run a promotional sale like Christmas in July or something like that. And that is when you can roll out your annual sale for $599 instead of waiting until Black Friday. You can just do Christmas in July type of thing, and you can do the pre-sale starting right now. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is you guys had a very, very tough year right now. And only now we're slowly starting to reopen, right? People are getting excited about coming back to yoga. You need to step up your marketing. You need to step up your promotions. You need to post on social media, you need to spread the word, you need to pick up the phone and literally call your clients, inviting them to come back to the yoga studio. And you need to make it so easy for them. This is what I call irresistible offer. You got to be a fool not to buy that. And remember, it needs to be low enough that they just sign up with it, even knowing that, hey, I'll be traveling, I'll be on vacation 3 weeks out of the summer, but this deal is so amazing that I still want to take advantage of this deal. Make it an irresistible offer. Bump up your revenues. Get people to come to your yoga studios. Create engagement with your clients. Remind them that when you do yoga, you feel outstanding. When you feel outstanding, every single area of your life is thriving. Okay, so another thing, I'm talking really fast because I have a lot that I want to share with you guys. Another thing that I highly recommend doing every summer, and if you've signed up for my Rockstar Yoga Studio course that I created for yoga studio owners, this is a course where I literally share with you everything I've learned over a decade of running hugely successful yoga studio business. But I tell you that summertime is a great time to do a community event. Why? Because your attendance goes down in the summer. I mean, it went down in the summer in the good years, the years that we didn't have the pandemic. People are stir crazy. They want to go out. They want to go travel. The first opportunity they get, they're going to get the heck out of here. They want to take their kids somewhere. They want to go and explore, right? So your attendance, therefore, in your studios will go down. In order to increase your attendance, I highly recommend rolling out a community event of some sort. Usually, we've always done it in mid-July, a week after 4th of July weekend. Why? In Houston, Texas, it's super hot. Ain't nobody wants to come to yoga, hot yoga. Like people don't want to do that in July. So we did a community event, and my husband Roger wrote a really amazing book called Love Revolution, 21 Days for a Love to Create a Life of You Love. You can download that on my website, albinarippy.com, Love Revolution. You can download a copy of that book for free. We even have a program that we've created for you with the meditations, with the class plans and everything. So we recommend a 3-week program. 2 weeks at the very least, but 3 weeks is usually 21 days. Science shows us that it takes at least 21 days to form a new habit. So it can be something like juice cleanse. You can incorporate a juice cleanse. You can collaborate with a local juicery or something like that. I just led a hugely successful retreat where we did a medical medium cleanse. So look, the reason why, and I'm like gonna brag on myself a little bit, but the reason why our community events were always so successful, and I'm talking about 2,000 people, 1,500 people would do community events with us, not only because we made it super fun and engaging, but because we as community leaders were super excited about these community events. So the reason why my Ultimate Detox Retreat, where we did the 4-day medical medium cleanse, was so successful because I was so passionate about it. So as you roll out your community event for the year, I encourage you to step into your passion. Why do you want to do a community event? Why are you excited about seeing your regular yoga students inviting new people to come into your studio? Why? When you connect to your bigger why, when you get excited about it, when you are passionate about it, that's what draws people to you. If you're like, oh, I'm so tired of this, oh, it's so hard, running a yoga studio is so hard, I'm so tired, then that energy is not going to be, it's not the energy that magnetizes success. That's the energy that magnetizes failure. Do you know what I mean? So fine, do whatever you need to do. Meditate, do a cold plunge, do a cleanse, go running, do whatever it takes to get yourself in a place of passion and excitement so that you as a community leader, as an entrepreneur, as a spiritual entrepreneur, generate that magnetism within you, because you are a heart of your community. And when you are excited, when you are full of passion, when you are like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait, that is the main ingredient in your success. People feel that. People don't realize it consciously, but they can sense it, and that what draws people to you. Two more things. I'm totally jam packing everything in the 15 minutes I have with you guys. Post daily on social media. I mean, I watch you guys. I follow your Instagram accounts. I follow your Facebook pages. Many of you don't post. You have to post daily. I would even post twice a day. Post. People need to, like, when they open up their Instagram, they need to be able to see. You need to be in front of people's eyes enough times for them to be like, oh yeah, I forgot about yoga. It would be so nice to come back to yoga. And then they show up and they're like, oh my gosh, I forgot how amazing it feels. Let me just renew my membership, right? So post daily. Post that you've opened. Make a little video of a yoga class, how fun it is. Record a video of yourself inviting people to come back. Remind people how awesome it is to do yoga. It feels amazing for your body, for your soul, for your mental state. And besides, now that you're fully vaccinated, you can hang out with your favorite people. You can even hug each other. So post daily on social media. I mean, I'll tell you, the vast majority of the revenues that I generate these days comes from social media. And I have a very small following, do you know what I mean? But social media can be powerful. And I remind you one more time that you must post daily. Make it like a fun thing that you do first thing in the morning. And then the last thing that I want to say before we end today is schedule a retreat. This is the time for you to schedule a retreat for the fall or early 2022. Let me just tell you, I've already led 3 successful, fully sold out retreats this year alone. Since February, in the last 3 months, I led 3 hugely successful full retreats. My retreat in Italy in September is fully sold out. People cannot wait to go travel. So I'll tell you, if you book your retreat right now and you announce it, it's going to sell out just like that. Besides, you need a break. You need to go and do something fun. You need to go and travel. You need a vacation. Schedule a retreat right now. This is the perfect time. People are eager to get the heck out of their houses and go travel. Every single retreat at my Blue Sky Retreat Center in Taos, every single weekend for 2021 is booked solid. Every single retreat is fully sold out. People are like blowing me up. Can I add more rooms? I'm like, dude, no. Even on the bread and breakfast side, we're fully booked because people want to get out of their houses. I encourage you to schedule your retreat now because it takes time, right? So for us, for example, 2021 is out. We're fully booked, but we still have openings for 2022. You can do ski and yoga retreat. You can do a silent meditation retreat. You can do so many retreats. Any kind of retreat you want, do it. And I promise you that if you schedule it, if you roll it out, it's going to sell out just like that. Well, let me see if I have any questions. I don't see them here, but I might be able to see your questions. If only I knew how to use Facebook Live, but obviously I don't know how to use Facebook Live that well. But let me check really quickly to see if you guys wrote any questions for me in the comments. Well, I don't see any questions. Know how to use Facebook. Oh, whoops! I hear myself. Well, but let me check really quick. I'm like, who's talking? It's me talking. But anyway, I hope this was helpful to you guys. Again, if you have any individual questions, I can make time for a one-on-one coaching. Oh, here's one question. Do you suggest offering some kind of discount to get members who put their memberships on hold back in? Now, I talked about sales earlier on this call. I don't know if you caught it, Amanda. You can kind of invite them back in, you can offer them some sort of summer special, but you have to be mindful of the people who are already on your auto pay membership. So normally, I'll tell you, normally I don't F with my auto pay members. Those are my like holy grail. These are the people who stuck with me through everything, you know, especially if these people stuck with you during the pandemic, you don't want to make them really mad, right? Those are your most loyal clients. So I usually don't mess with auto pay membership. So earlier in the call, I said, hey, you can do Christmas in July type of sale, offer an annual pass sale. Now I mentioned that I had 7 yoga studios, so I never ran into capacity issues. So we offered a really amazing $599 yearly pass sale once a year on Black Friday. Because you're just now reopening, you can do an annual pass sale, something that is so ridiculously cheap that, you know, what's going to happen if you run a big sale like that, like Christmas in July type of thing. A lot of your auto pay members will convert to an annual pass sale. That is good. You want to lock in that audience for a year, right? They're committed. And plus, you can spike your revenues significantly if you roll it out powerfully, right? If you roll out your sale powerfully. So a lot of your auto pay members will convert to your yearly pass sale, but also because it's such an irresistible offer, the people I would think who put their membership on hold, they want to come back because it's an irresistible offer. You got to be a fool not to sign up for a yearly pass sale for $599. Now, I'm not saying do that particular sale, something similar. Do a massive discount on your annual pass sale only if you have lots of capacity. If you have a smaller yoga studio, it will not work. This model is not going to work if you have a little bitty yoga studio. But if you have lots of room, I would run some sort of amazing sale for the annual pass starting now. Starting now. And I would extend it, like give it 6 weeks for people to sign up. I see Rochelle joined me right now. So Rochelle, if you want to, I would highly recommend doing Christmas in July type of sale, roll out an annual pass sale right now. You want to increase your revenues right now. You want to increase your attendance right now. Right now, when people are fully vaccinated, they want to come back to the yoga studio. They probably forgot that yoga existed. So you want to kind of lure them in with an irresistible offer. I hope this is helpful, you guys. Okay, love you all. Good luck. This is the time to like buckle up and hustle the crap out of it. You know, this is the time to take massive, massive, massive action. This is the momentum is working towards your advantage. People are excited about coming back to yoga, and because there is a momentum, natural momentum going, you must take massive action. So if you are going to roll out a summer special, like a community event, if you are going to roll out a massive sale, you must do it in a powerful way. Don't just half-ass it. Do it like in a powerful way. Give it 6 weeks to fully execute it. The way I execute it, I create a freaking plan. I write that plan. I break it down by week, by day. I put goals in. Like execution is key. You have to execute it in a powerful way if you want to have the results. And like I said, you know, our annual pass sale was so hugely successful. We generated over $1 million in revenues in 1 month. If you do it powerfully, it can be that successful. All right, my friends, good luck. I love you. Reach out, DM me if you have any like individual questions. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Bye.